If you live, and you can send me an email too about that. If you want to be involved in one of these parties, I can put you in touch with someone. If you want to be involved in one of these campaigns, we did that earlier this year. We got a young lady involved with Ben Carson campaign. So feel free to send me an email, tweet me at ElectSelect, or send me a message on Facebook at the facebook.com/election selection. I'll get you involved in wherever you need to be or want to be, because that's the grassroots. Bernie Sanders has proven that grassroots is still king. Oh, yeah. I mean, this is not a big money campaign. He really is working hard for that. So get involved. That's where you need to be.
Give us a call if you'd like to state. All you got to do is say your name, what your occupation is, and who you'd vote for if you had to vote right now, and why. We would love to hear from you. 571-2428. That's 571-CHAT. Give us a call. Before the break, we were talking about the Republican Party. Let's finish up on that, because I do want to make sure we this hour we get to that third party looming out there a little bit.
Yeah.
But what else we need to know about the Republican side?
The convention's coming up. It's not going to be as contentious as they thought. The Republicans are going to have this contentious convention. It's going to be very interesting to see some of the people that come out and endorse, some of the people that maybe give speeches on behalf of the candidate. And of course, the main thing is the question, who is going to be the VP choice for Donald Trump?
That's the big one.
A lot of people have emailed me about that. I said, you really can't tell exactly who it's going to be. It's
not going to be Sarah Palin, is it?
I will not. I will not mark her off the list.
She's not marked off yet.
No, she's not marked off the list. She is a possibility. I mean, Mr. Trump is very, very lauding of Governor Palin for some very obvious reasons. She was a very early supporter of his. However, from a strategist point of view, I said this when John McCain chose Sarah Palin. From a purely strategist point of view, Alaska is just not electorally beneficial to you. No. It's very different. Of course, now the front runner to many people is former Speaker of the House, former presidential candidate Newt Gingrich.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this on Newt Gingrich and his whether it's electorally, a good idea. He's from Georgia as an elected official. Hasn't lived in Georgia in a long time, and I don't think he really has as much pull as people think he does. He lives in Virginia. He couldn't even get the signatures to be on the Virginia ballot in 2012. So once again, I don't know how much electorally he helps him in a particular state. Now, he does help him among the conservative movement, and I think that is a reason that he would choose him. And of course, he has a lot of governmental experience. I mean, and especially on national defense. Now, it doesn't really bridge the gap on foreign policy, which is something I've been, a lot of people are looking for. Right. Of course, those left as options don't really leave that. You don't have a whole lot of foreign policy wonks who are in this race as possible.
Well, and nobody that ran for president either. I think he could put on there to increase that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one that I think he would have been John Kasich, and that's just not going to happen. And honestly, I do not blame him. Being governor of Ohio is very, very important for the conservative movement, the Republican Party. And I just don't. It's honestly a little more powerful than vice president when it comes to certain things. So right. I can see that. The closest thing that he can get to, bridging that is if there would be some military person. Or Condoleezza Rice was something they kind of threw around. And honestly, with the comments about George W. Bush and the war in Iraq, I just don't think that's going to be a possibility for her to be on that ticket. I don't think she would make that decision. Yeah. So,
well, and the other thing is there somebody that he would ask and they might tell him no?
I think there have been people who have told him no to him. Well, I can tell you from personal experience, I know John Kasich did tell them no when it came to being vetted. Yeah. Whoever it is going to be has already been vetted, and the decision has been made more than likely. It's just that he's holding, and he needs to hold that. John McCain was not able to keep that secret until the convention, and he needs to keep that secret. That he has got to keep that under wraps because once you have that, you're going to lose the momentum. Democrats are still getting a lot of publicity. Of course, Donald Trump's very good at getting publicity, but they're getting their fair share of publicity because they can, the decision's not been made, their nominee has not been chosen, and so they're going to have publicity going into their convention. Other than the VP suspense, there's nothing to be suspenseful about. So the Republicans have to do a very good job at keeping that VP nod under wraps until the convention, because otherwise you lose all the thrill, all the reason for people to watch.
Now, Trump would say, I don't care who I'm running against, I'm going to beat him. But
Right.
who does he want to run against? Who does he want to be on the Democratic side? Who can he beat?
Well, I think it's twofold. I mean, he wants to run against Hillary Clinton. He's said that over and over again. He says he wants to run against Hillary Clinton because he feels that she is weakest.
Yeah.
Is she weakest? I think so. Now, the reason I say that is because of her disapproval rating. Bernie Sanders automatically comes in with he has very high, honest, and trustworthy ratings, and he has a groundswell of a grassroots movement that's built nationwide, ready to go for day one. Hillary Clinton is building a nationwide grassroots campaign. One of the things that Donald Trump needs to be doing is to build that nationwide grassroots campaign that's going to be ready to have a person leading in every single state going forward. That has not been done. He does not have that grassroots backing, and he's got to do that to remain viable. If it is with Bernie Sanders, I think that you have a little bit of a closing of the gap in those Rust Belt states where there's high union voter, the high white working class male, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, even eastern Kentucky, West Virginia. Those states are areas that Bernie Sanders does very well. Those are also states and areas that are weakest for Hillary Clinton. And that's where Donald Trump has to build that momentum in order to gain the footing that he needs over Hillary.
When you talk about grassroots, I think grassroots is a lot on the college campuses, especially the ones that are at college are eligible to vote.
Right.
It should be all of them, but do vote. But I didn't see a lot of Hillary fans on the college campuses I went to.
No,
We're going to talk about that and more. Give us a buzz if you disagree with me. 571-2428. 571-2428.
WFIA, The Spirit.
Compassionate, experienced, respected. Comprehensive Foot and Ankle Centers and doctors Chris Hubbard and Timothy Hanna understand that your feet are the foundation for taking your body where you need to go. So don't take foot pain lightly. From mild sprains to fracture care, Comprehensive Foot and Ankle's compassionate staff is committed to helping you return to a pain-free, active life. Treatments such as laser therapy for heel pain, Achilles tendonitis, and toenail fungus can get you back on your feet again. Fracture care, arthroscopy of the ankle, diabetic foot care, structural deformities of the foot or ankle. The name says it all. Comprehensive Foot and Ankle can help. So if you have persistent pain in your feet or ankles, give Comprehensive Foot and Ankle a call at 797-3338. That's 797-3338. Office is located in Shepherdsville at the Jewish Hospital Medical Center and in Louisville at Norton Brownsboro Crossings behind Cabela's across from Costco. Call for an appointment today at 797-3338.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world, informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are,
We have an accident on the expressway.
when important things happen,
You see this man, contact authorities immediately.
we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every device in your life. Your local radio and TV broadcasters. We investigate and inform,
Our political investigation saved taxpayers.
give back to the community,
Our radio station is now accepting donations to help rebuild this community.
even save
It's
lives.
time to just hunker down. It's too late now to leave.
America's #1 source for news, weather, and information on your radio, TV, computer, tablet, and smartphone. We are broadcasters. Always here for you, wherever here may be. Tell Washington local stations matter by texting radio to 52886. Furnished by NAB and the station. Message and data rates may apply.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
All right, Tim and Jared here with you, and we have we got Jeremy with us on the line. Jeremy, how you doing, bro?
Fine, how are you?
Doing good. So what's your occupation, Jeremy?
I am currently a maintenance man for an apartment complex.
All right. And if you were to vote today, who would you vote for and why?
I would vote for Hillary just because I'm in a lower economy bracket, and I just feel like she'd be the best fit for the country.